folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time, thanks for stopping by. Please feel free to subscribe and hit the little like button. Today we're doing another map review for Farm Sim 15 Gold, and this is the LSH map, or LS Hungary map, and it is indeed a Hungarian-based map. So here we are at the spawn point. Let's sort of jump in. Oh, one particular caveat with this map that I will mention and jump up and down about right at the start. This is a beta. Now, generally I don't do maps in beta because it's really hard to tell what you're, looking at or what's going on. A person could have not included triggers or could simply not have this done, or gates that won't open or whatever. So this is in beta, but I have been over the entire map. Now, I don't test all of the triggers as we go around the map, but everything else seems to be quite nice and quite functional. Now, our spawn point is not actually on the farm. It's way up here in the top corner, which, as we can see, is the LSH Agrar. And it is, in fact, as you can see from this, sell vehicle directly, the spot where any vehicles, etc. will spawn or purchase. So yeah, this is actually sort of your store. But it's also, as you can see, we do have some gear up here. We do have functional silos up here. Apparently our harvester is here. We also have storage for grain. Now, of course, these are fairly obvious. We've got potatoes and sugar beets here. And we've got separate buildings that will take two different crops each. Now, I understand that right to start with, this is not an English game. Giants is putting this out for Focus Multimedia, but Giants is at heart a German game company, and Farm Sim 15 is in fact a German game. I really appreciate that Focus has said, hey, translate it to English so we can sell it to all those greedy North Americans, because I love the game. However, what I don't really get is why, when map authors make a map, now I'm not one of these arrogant dicks that go, oh, bloody well, put it in English, I want to see the translations. But why is it on so many maps I can come up to a silo or a tip point and find one of the dozens of different sets of symbols to represent it? The little wheat symbol, the stuff you see when you climb in your trailers, etc. There's dozens of different ones. I've seen from exotically fancy stuff that looked like it had gold leaf overlay to something that looked like it was done with a kid's wood burner set, but nonetheless, I could tell every single one of them what it was they wanted, whether it was barley or wheat or corn or potatoes or, ARPA? I don't know. Isn't that what they originally called the internet? Oh no, that was ARPANET, sorry. ARPA and Buzza. That's like my Monday and Tuesday activities. I don't know. But here we go. I mean, you could, of course, grab a trailer or whatever grain and away you go. You're eventually going to figure it out. There's only 4 of them in the game. But again, it's something that's occurred to me, is why is it that, more of them don't simply do that? And I think it would actually look maybe a little better than, would you really put that on your farm? Of course, would you put a symbol of the grain? I don't know. But anyway, here we are. So this is how grain storage is done. You do get it out of a normal type silo, which again, I'm going to assume is this from all the particles. But you do unload them into separate buildings. So yeah, I wouldn't think that's it. So waste scale, etc. As I said, this isn't actually the farm. This is simply your spawn point. We can see from over here that we do get calc on the map, and yes, that is included. The other thing is, this will come as a zip or a RAR file, depending on where you get it from. And when you unzip it or unrar it, or whatever your favorite mode of decompression is, and of course I am talking files, it comes, and I'm so glad to see that the mod authors in 2015 are doing this. But again, there you go, Zalma. It's probably, I don't know, straw. Foo, grass. It comes with all the mods you need to make the map work the way the mod author wanted the map to work. Spiffy, no? Look at this. And the bottles of oil to keep the farm running all year. So yeah, that's pretty good. And as I said, I've noticed it a lot more lately with maps. And you know what? Real good on you guys. Seriously. What a good step. Now, if we could convince people that symbols are a heck of a lot more universal than any native tongue, whether it be English or German or Hungarian or Russian or Polish or Lord knows whatever other maps we've done. Didn't we do one from Finland? But yeah, you know, the symbol for wheat, any of the dozens of examples of it, are easier to recognize. Now, with that said, let's look at our info panel. Is nice day today, is nice day tomorrow, not so much on Wednesday. Oh, well, I guess we don't care about that. Here we go. As I say, standard crops, right down the line, includes the calc mod, or lime mod, or whatever you'd like to call it. And we have pigs and beefs in the fattening category as well. And of course, silage. So, nice basic set of stuff to deal with. Just enough of everything. You've got a few tip points, but nothing too complex. Biogas plant, obviously, for your silage. You've got the Gabona Ferrovesorlo, which takes pretty much everything except for wood chips. Same with the LSH Agrar, and I like that. It means whatever you're close to, you don't have to go, darn, I got this. Anyway. And then, of course, you've got the V-Handler, which I guess is the butcher shop, and that takes your pigs and your beef, and that is it. Absolutely 100% it. The standard 2278 for eggs, yes, indeed. Here's your map. As you can see, it's not huge, but it is, I mean, it's got a little bit of a spread from point A to point B is definitely point A to point B, and you know you've made the trip. But beyond that, yeah, not huge. Here's sort of your normal mappy outline. So, but a good size and a lot there to keep you busy. Maybe busier than they think you're gonna, or not quite as busy as they might think. I just noticed a lot of everything for storage on this map is huge. Like they're expecting, dump your 1,000,000 liters of wheat here, and yeah. But we'll see that as we get along. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We'll see that as we move along here. Here is the actual picture of your growth. And this is, again, one of those scenarios where we either own everything or nothing. It's really hard to tell till you do a field because there's nothing here that has a green label as opposed to a white one. And you can see there's a lot of fields that are ready, a lot of fields almost ready, and there's our crops. Yeah. Much of the same, including a nice bunch of grass meadow down there. And that meadow in 16, I looked at that. Wow. Nice thing to be mowing. That's just going to be a pleasure to do. So, beyond that, here's our critter thing. We don't have missions, we don't have gold coins or purple horseshoes or, you know, leprechauns and beefs and pigs, and that pretty much covers it. So, without further on glue, if we have a look at our little chart here, we can see that once again, our only issue with having 19 fields of corn planted is we didn't get any corn equipment. So, in fact, of course, everything from the pickup beyond is things I've bought for the map review. So here you go, but you do get a modded Zunhammer Giltechnik. And, yeah. I can only assume, although it does not state, and although there are no marked triggers, that it has something to do with milk pickup, but I may be wrong. So, there you go. You do have fields of corn, but unfortunately, no corn cutting. Find that on way too many maps, to be honest with you. We're going to buy ourselves a little get-me-around. Alrighty. Oh, that's right, we own 2. And like I said, this is in fact the store, so somewhere, there it is, way up, is our pickup we just purchased. And yeah, if it had been a $300,000 combine, it still would have appeared right there. And as you can see, there's also, just in case you forgot them on your way out of the farm, a place here that you can buy pallets of seedlings. Although oddly enough, and check this out, and we'll see if we get there later, if we actually do this, what the heck did I press there? Not what I what the heck? I actually walked through the wall instead. Alrighty. Alright, so yeah, you can buy all of, or not, sorry, pallets of seedlings. You can buy your vehicles right here. So, this is your shop, period. Alright, no fancy flags a flying. This is where stuff appears. You don't need to reset it, you just need to be here. Although I guess, as I said, this is not your farm. So I guess if you're on the farm, yeah, you would need to reset it. Alright, let's have a look. Right up front with you, if this is only the beta version, I can't wait to see the finished product because I was quite impressed when I took a journey around the map. Alright, seeds, fertilizer, all that stuff. Of course, what we're really looking for is the exit. There we go. And there you are, LS Hungary, or the LSH map. Alright, let's get down the hill, get our first look at the beautiful countryside, and it is indeed. Some of these fields, they's big. Oh, wait. Aha. Check it out. I didn't notice this the first time I came down the field. Apparently we do need to purchase some fields. 4.81 heck. Wow. That is cheap. That is cheap. Incredible. I mean, kind of looks like crap, but it's sure cheap. That's a huge field for that price. You know, just over 10K per hectare. And yet, let's go over here and look at field 18. Okay, why is there all of this green stuff growing in the middle? Because I do not believe this soil mod or anything like that is on here. Is this some issue where he had grass planted or something in here beforehand, I wonder? As I said, they did say that all of the mods were included. Now that looks like a buy point for 18, and if that's the case, then could it really be that they don't actually start us with any fields? Oh wait, where is field 1? Oh no, field 1's right there. Yeah, I said maybe they don't start you with any then. You're just supposed to harvest what's out here in the wild and then, you know, I guess sell it off to buy a field. But this concerns me that all of this is in that field. You know. Alright, well anyway, let's carry on here for the moment. And I hadn't actually noticed that, because as you say, if you're driving by, it doesn't look weird until you get up close. So I mean, you look at those big golden fields over there, for instance. Huh, and this one's just fine. So yeah, I wonder if there wasn't just a bit of a mistake made there. But, as I said, guys, this is a beta map, so please keep that in mind. And more than likely, like I say, the map author, and if you do download it, for heaven's sakes, be nice. If you find something like that, contact the map author. There, he does have a link there, and go, hey, you know, or leave a comment, or whatever the case may be, depending, again, where you get it from. And let him know that, look, you know, that doesn't really work too well. Oh. Well, there you are. Apparently the feed mod is also included because that just popped up for some reason that we were running low on grass. So there you are. Now you can see all of the markers for our fields to purchase them indeed. And yeah, I did actually want to go down that other road. Oh my. Is this of any use to me at all? Okay. We'll go check out the town first. We'll do the that other little bit on the way back. Alright, let's head in here. Oh, you see, really pretty map, nice detailing. And here is the actual farm. Alrighty. They want to make sure it's you, 2180 it should be, is it? Yep, perfect. Same as every other scale. Obviously, silage pit. And although they won't tell us in something we can understand, this is of course going to be straw and grass by the look of it. There's our friendly neighborhood cows. Hello, cows. Now, that tells us one of these shacks should have a feed station. Oh, You see that? Silly cow got her head stuck in the fence. Alright, let's hop out here. Now, there is a dairy on the map. I don't see a trigger marked here, so you might want to include the stop milk sale and drop the other one at the dairy, or the triggers may be active. As I say, I'm not sure. Okay, I don't see a mixer deal out here. Although, as far as I can tell, that is in fact, why would that even come up? Okay, that would be the water trough then, would it? Grass, straw. We've got manure pickup here. That's a fueling point. I don't see a power mixer here. We didn't have one in that building. How about this one? That's really kind of an... Oh, there it is. Okay. So do I take it this is actually our active cow one then? Is that what's going on here? Yes, no? Come on. Usually I get the little thingy to come up here. It's not. Well, that might be another bit of an error on the map. Like, you should get the little PDA or tablet thing, I should say, come up when you come to this machine. And then you can, of course, select all your mixes and different stuff. Oh, yeah. Well, but there you are. It does have the mix feeder mod. Now that may, again, it may just be because this is beta that's not working properly. Here's your chickens. You do have the water mod, of course, so keep in mind you must food and water your chickens. I don't know if these are actual active fertilizers or not, or if maybe this one is. Here we go. Yeah, they've got a lot of sort of extraneous cow sheds here. I don't think that they're all by any means used. Alright, a little bit of storage, a little bit of seed. Alright, here's your liquid poop. Okay, so that's your actual main farm. There it is. I knew I had a truck when I came in. What is that cow standing on? The fence. Check this out, man. There is a talented cow. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I have not seen that before, so something new every day in Farm Sim 15, folks. You saw it here first. Okay, that cow was just on the fence about the whole thing. Yeah, I had to say it. Alright, out the gate we go. So much for the farm. Let's continue on our little journey. Are we continuing our journey here, or am I boogering this up again? Ah, no, that's fine. We can go this way. We'll continue down here, and then we'll check out the other end of things. From the other end of things, I had actually planned to do it the other way because I do have another pickup sitting down at the very bottom of the map. Good recovery. Good recovery. So, and that is that route. So, what I'm actually going to do... Ah, we're too close. Okay. We've got in these houses back here. Now this is one of the other things with the map. Well, one of the only things I should say. I'm not too happy with the map. Is I'm pretty sure there are a couple of triggers missing. If you look at the map site, he's got a bunch of pictures posted, and it shows these houses as to which house you drop which items. But only one of them actually has a recognizable trigger. This one here, and it's just simply the bank thing. But one of these two should take, I believe, either eggs or wool. Well, they've got the wool symbol there, so yeah. But I don't know that he remembered to put the marker, at least for the trigger now. So, but that's fine. It's another field. Oh, yeah. I was wondering what this was the first time because it shows a tip point. And then I read Viz on the sign, and I thought, well, isn't that water? And yeah, sure enough, it is actually water. I don't think it's a tip point so much as a come get some point, but yeah. Here we go. Let's continue to the end of the road, see the last few things down on this end. And yeah. Then we can head up the other way and check the rest of it out. So far I've only seen one field that has that odd second growth. And like I said, I know the soil mod is not a part of this, so it wouldn't have been that. 2180, yep, we're good to go there. So here we are. This is the garden center and the... Oh, here, let's look back here at the names. Boink. This one. This is the Gabona Felverzolo. And I believe the V-handler is also down here. So, yeah. Again, both of the major tip points take pretty much everything, so not that hard to figure. There's your V-handler thing. Not 100% sure on this one. So, yeah. Again, a simple symbol would be awfully nice. Awfully nice. But there you go. And way over here, there you go, activate the garden center, and we can buy ourselves a nice little pallet of seedlings. Okay, which we can pick up at the garden center. Alrighty, which is of course right over here. Yeah, we can also get seed for the usual bit here. So, and the piggy drop, out the door we go. Alright, now what I'm actually going to do, start you with a nice big, excuse me, sorry about that folks, nice big harvester, eh? Alright, this guy is right down at the other corner. We were right over by the garden and all that area. We're now just next road down. And this is our logging area, and it's nicely done. It has, well, here's your send the train thing, but it also has Maru's sawmill built in, so you have a place you can do boards, a place to do wood chips, all of those things. So a very complete little sawmill. So there you go, there's the actual mill. You got a log tip there. Instead you get wood chip in there. So really nicely done once again. Again, I don't guarantee all the triggers work. This is beta, but I'll bet you if I drive in there, I'll be really unhappy. So we're not going to do that. Okay, so there. And if we have a little look around, like I said, the forestry's done nice here. I mean, it sure as heck ain't a BC forest, but at least it doesn't look like it was planted by the Borg either. You know, these are sort of randomly planted, random sizes, a few different types, etc., etc. So really nice. But like I say, not exactly a BC forest. Around this part of the world, you can't really see anything below shoulder height because it's all undergrowth. But there you go. So yeah, nice little bit of a sawmill up there. Absolutely wonderful. All right, now, oopsie. Which is the... Is there not another way that'll take me actually out of here? No? Not on this particular bit of road? Alrighty. Let's head back up to the sawmill. I think there's another way out. No? Well, why the heck? I'm so lost and confused, man. I know we can commit... Oop. Don't get all hung up on stuff. Am I just... Oh, I get it. Here we go. What an idiot. Alright. Ooh. Out of control again. Come on. So, some stuff is collidable, some stuff is not. You just sort of have to take your chances with what you want to bang into at that particular time. Alright, now, I believe we can go this way. Yeah. Let's take the bit of a dirt road instead of going back through everything we've already seen. I say, nice looking countryside. Here's that field 16. Check this out for a meadow, man. Isn't that gorgeous? You could have a great time mowing grass in there. Wow. But yeah, none of yeah. See, none of these other fields seem to have that. So I think that's something that by the time it comes out of beta will have been looked after, because I think that's a bug. That one field's just a little bit silly. Now we're going to take a sharp turn up ahead here and go halfway back down the way we came. Well, not halfway. See what I mean? Some things have collision, some things don't. We're going to get down and have a look at the sheep. Oh, and again, thanks to everybody that left such kind comments and heartfelt hopes that I would find my poor kitty. I have not yet, so yeah. But again, yeah, thanks to all of you. You've been really good, and the encouraging and the kind words, they do help. He's me best little bud and been gone for over a week. Here we have our woolly crunchies, and it's because they're woolly when they're walking around and crunchy when you cook them. No, I'm just kidding. It's because of the noise they make when they eat the grass, of course. And as well, over here we find the wee moos. Hello, wee moos. I know, also known as calves. And an entire building full of smelly farts and loud grunts, also known as the fine roly-poly piggies. There you go, doing the roly-poly dance right off without being... Well, you guys got kind of ripped off. They left like some big thing in the middle of your pen. Yuck. Oh, well. And of course, this is where you would pick them up and or drop them off. Alrighty. So yeah, that's the sheep and the fattening facilities. Here, of course, is our bale, our food, our water, our truck. Alright, so there we are, and back down the road. And we'll go have a look at the last little bit. Which should be just simply this way. Whoopsie. Here we can sell some eggs. Here we can do some banking. Here we can make our phone call. And in here, this is that dairy. So like I said, I'm pretty sure that there will be at some point a marked milk trigger here, because the milk tank on the farm is exposed enough that you could certainly drive right up to it and get all the happy white stuff you want. And oopsie, as long as nobody knocks any of these tanks over, you could certainly sell it here. Lovely. Is that perhaps a something of note? No. Just a really decrepit building in the middle of all the nice ones. Alright, so there you have it, a huge dairy. Functioning or non-functioning, we don't actually know. Or at least I don't. Maybe you guys do. I'm not the quickest box in the crayon. Not the quickest crayon in the box. Never mind. Alrighty. Let's go down and look at the last vast gray square, which is, according to this, the biogas plant. Or biogas plant. Oh, no wonder it says 20. We just about outran that gate. 2180? 2180. Holy, enough digesters. So that's what I mean about this map. It's not a big map. The fields are reasonable size, but look at the place. You know, even dual poop pits. Like, they're expecting you to produce on an industrial scale, I think, even though you're sort of dealing with a small countryside map. Yeah. Even 2 sets of tips for the, well, maybe it's just to make it more multiplayer friendly. Maybe that's just the deal with it. Either way, I'm very impressed. And for a map in beta, awesome job. As I said, a couple of things that might be a little bit of an issue at the moment, but I'm sure will be worked out as days go on. So there you go, guys. That was the LS Hungary or LSH map. There will, of course, be a link down below in the description so that you can find and use this wonderful map for yourself. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the map review. If you did, please hit the like button. Again, if you have not yet subscribed, well, don't know what's stopping you. It doesn't hurt. And if you decide you absolutely can't stand me at a later time, you can always unsub and break my heart. No, see what I mean? Not collision's not on quite everything. There we go. We're out. All right. Till next time, guys. This has been Species 7 for Farm Sim 15 Gold. Take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now. Pretty little map indeed. Not fond of all the weeds. Ooh, LSH Hungary.